Hello student, this video is for class 9th and of chapter number 9, and this will be part 1 of chapter number 9. Chapter is force and law of motion. So let's start. So first question, when we will study about the chapter force and law of motion comes is, how does an object start moving? It means how an object start moving, or what the things which can move an object. So answer may be, we need to put some effort to make a stationary object move. It means we need to put some effort to make a stationary object move. It means there is a requirement of any external things which can move an object, which can be a push, a hit, or a pull. So with three things we make a single term, which is force. So into the next page I will define what is force. So our question is, what is force? Force. Force is a push or pull. Force is a push or pull. Force try to move an object from one place to another. So what is force? Force is a push or pull which try to move an object from one place to another. So definition of the force is clear, and we can see here in this diagram we can, or these two little boys can move the box by pushing it from the back side or by pulling it from the front side. So we can move an object by push or pull, and this is also termed as force. Now what can the force do? What can the force do? It means what the things which can be performed by applying force. So force can initiate motion in motionless object. It means if an object is stationary, you can apply a force on it and it will start moving. So force initiate motion in a motionless object. Second, change, decrease or increase the velocity of the moving object. It means force can increase or decrease the velocity of the moving object. Now the third point, change the direction of moving object. It means force can change the direction of moving object. Fifth, force can change the shape or size of an object. It means force also can change the shape and the size of an object. So these are the main four things which can be done by applying force. So I hope this question and the answer of this question is clear to everyone, that what can force do. So I'm repeating again, force can initiate motion in a motionless object. Change, it means increase or decrease the velocity of the moving object. Change the direction of a moving object, or change the shape and size of an object. So now these are also known as effect of force. So what are the effect of force? A man uses force to move a stationary lawnmower. It means we can move a stationary object, like this man is moving a lawnmower which was stationary by applying a force. A cyclist uses a big force to pedal this bicycle and increase the speed. It means by applying higher force we can increase the speed of bicycle. A footballer uses a force to change the direction of motion of balls. It means into the game of football, a footballer by applying force can change the direction of ball toward the goal. Now this will be the example of change in shape. A baker use a force on his dough to change it into a curry puff. It means we can change the shape by applying force. Such an example, a baker uses a force on his dough to change the shape it into a curry puff. So these are effect of force. Now the next question is, what do you mean by balanced and unbalanced force? So first we will cover balanced force, where equal amount of force are applied on an object from different direction, such they cannot cancel out each other. So they can cancel out each other. This is known as balanced force. It means when two equal amount of force applied on an object from different direction, then the object said to be in condition of balanced force. Now you can see into this picture a cup which is on the table remain in the rest because of balance force. There are two forces which are acting on the cup. First force is in upward direction and second force is in lower direction. The second force is gravitational force which pull the cup lower side, and a force applied by table on the cup to and keep the cup into its position. So the cup is in a condition of balanced force. I hope these two examples clear the concept of balance force. Now one term is remaining into the balance force, that they do not change the state of rest or motion of an object. It means balance force cannot change the state of rest or motion of an object. Now next term is unbalanced force. When force applied to an object are of different magnitude or not in opposite direction so as to cancel. It means when two different type of force applied on an object and they are not in opposite direction, then the force on the object is known as unbalanced force. So let's see in this diagram. There is a boy which has weight more than apple. So this is the condition of the unbalanced force, because there are two forces but they are not in equal in magnitude. So in such condition the force will be unbalanced force. Now I am showing another example to you. Suppose there is a smooth plane and a block is putting over it. If you are applying one force and then applying second force another on the same, then the object will start to move, and this condition will be of unbalanced force. If an object is putting on surface and you apply a little force from one side and a bigger force from second side, then the object will move into the direction of bigger force. It is also a condition of unbalanced force. So unbalanced force can alter the state of rest or motion of an object. It means by unbalanced force we can move an object which is in a state of rest or which is in a state of motion. Unbalanced force can cause acceleration in an object. It means unbalanced force can increase or decrease the speed or velocity of an object. They can change the shape and size of an object. Unbalanced force also can change the shape and size of an object. So that was all about the force. I hope everyone will benefit from this chapter. So thank you so much.